Hi, Cancer. This is your monthly reading for the month of July. Keep in mind that this is a general reading and that this will not resonate for every single Cancer out there. Cross watchers, you are welcomed to join. Keep in mind that the energies can be vice versa. So let's get started. So what is the overall energy for my Cancers? We have the Devil and the Magician. So what I'm already feeling with this a little bit, Cancer, is it seems like there are some things that is toxic in your life that you're still manifesting. For some of you guys, it could just be a thought process that you have about yourself, and it's just perpetually being reintroduced to your reality. So people, you might have, like, say for instance, like if you have some kind of insecurity, somebody or something can consistently be putting that in your face almost. Like the universe is teaching you a lesson, Cancer, and you might not like it, and it's because it's attached to whatever this is. It's whatever this negative energy is. For some of you guys, it's just like really bad self-talk. So let's see what we got here. We have the Ace of Elixir, the Tower. We have the Two of Coins. We have the Ten of Blades. We have the Four of Rods. We have the Six of Elixirs. We have the Judgment card. All right, Cancer. So it feels like there has been something that has been kind of unfair to you, Cancer, and perhaps you just can't get over it. I feel like this Devil is more like a thought process or some kind of fixation that you might have, and it's just consistently recreating that in your mind, which is almost in a way recreating it in your external environment. There's like something that you're not listening to, and it's mostly your emotions. It's like there's something that my Cancers, I think, are kind of running from, and it has something to do with this Tower. And for some of you guys, it could be that maybe intuitively you can feel something coming towards you, Cancer, and you're so afraid of what it could be. And you're so afraid that you're going to somehow miss the ball, or that you're going to mess it up somehow, and that it's going to cause you tremendous pain. Like you're almost afraid of repeating a cycle again, or you're almost afraid of doing something that could potentially lead to you having to heal further. Like there's more pain there, right? It feels like there's something going on here where it's almost like there's pain attached to stability for you. It almost seems that way. Like you just like there's just something that you find to be unfair and a situation. And I just want to get some more clarifiers here to kind of see what's going on. But it just feels like you're dwelling in the past and you're not leaving. Like you're stuck in the past, Cancer. And it's because you're wanting something, like you're almost wanting justice in a way. You're almost wanting somebody to see the errors of their ways. But you're also not seeing some of it as well, it feels like. Let's get the overall energy. Yeah, see, you're wanting victory, but you feel like you can't have victory. And I think that's what the obsession is. The obsession is like, I think that with the Devil, it's almost like this mental obsession with needing victory, needing to be right. And that's what you're trying to manifest in this world is victory, but you're doing it in an ego way, it feels like. No, I'm not like trying to call out my Cancers or make them feel bad or anything. It just feels like you just want somebody, and I don't think it has like an ill intent to it, but it's kind of like, again, it's a selfish, like your ego might have been bruised in a situation, and now you're wanting somebody to come back and make it right. That's just what it feels like. Or you could have just learned something about somebody and now it's made you even more upset. That could have been like the Towers. Maybe you heard something. Maybe this was like a past event, and then now maybe you heard something just previously about this person, and it could have upset you, so upsetted my Cancers. I feel like I'm going through something similar. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm almost talking to myself in a way. I've even had like a dream about it this morning. It was insane. Okay. Empress. Yeah, okay. So for what's happening for my Cancers is like there's something that you guys want to achieve, whether this is some sense of happiness or something. But there's something here that you're dwelling on from the past, and I don't think it worked out in your favor. I think that what has occurred was a massive amount of disappointment, but also this fear of you not being enough, Cancer, and because of that, this is impeded on your self-worth, and these are all these negative emotions that I think you keep bottled up inside because you're so afraid to let it out. You're so afraid to really express it, because I think that you might have dealt with a situation where perhaps this person didn't really care if they hurt you, and it left you feeling like a sense of disappointment and a disaster, like you felt stuck in this situation. Whatever this Tower was, you felt stuck, like you couldn't move. You didn't know what to say, almost like it caught you off guard, but you didn't want to fight with this person. It's almost like you accepted it, but you didn't really accept it, you know? It's almost like you just let this person say and do whatever and then like leave the situation. Or and keep in mind, like, this doesn't have to be like a romantic sense. It can be like friends, family, relatives, it can be colleagues, like work colleagues and things like that. But it feels like this person or you has dropped the ball. They stopped putting in effort. They're no longer juggling you and whatever it was that they were juggling. And you felt like this person didn't see your value. This person didn't see your worth. And you felt like it was a burden. But at the same time, it almost felt like it was you didn't probably know where you stood with this person, Cancer, and when they dropped you, even though it hurt, it's almost like it released the burden because now you know where they stood, right? But it still, like, hurt. Or, like, just, I guess, how they ended it or how they, started the argument. It just seemed like it was like they left all of the burdens perhaps on you, and you had to pick up the pieces. But it caused a lot of pain and a lot of mental anguish. And I feel like a lot of you guys are in denial, but you're like coming out of that denial, Cancer. Because I think what's happening is you're now coming to a conclusion. Again, this could have been like a past situation that occurred, and then maybe this Tower moment is a now previous thing. Like maybe this person came back, or you heard something, or somebody said something about them, and it re-triggered it again. But, like, you came down to a decision that if this person's not willing to work and put the effort in, then I'm not willing to do it either. Because you're done telling this person how you're feeling. So what you're doing is you're closing it off. So you're not letting this person see your feelings. You're not letting this person know what's really happening with you. You're kind of waiting to see if this person is willing to meet you halfway, Cancer. And if they aren't, then it's almost like you're ready to just move forward. But even though it hurts, what you're seeking, Cancer, is you're seeking for real stability. You're seeking for something that can really grow, something that you can see yourself growing and having a life with, right? You want somebody that you can have a life with. You want somebody that you can see potential with. And you're almost to this point where you're fed up with how it is, because you are living in the past. You're not listening to your intuition, and you're not satisfied with where you are when it comes to your home life, or when it comes to how you wanted to view this connection. For some of you guys, this could be past childhood traumas, and you're still dwelling and living in that past, but you're doing it through this person, if that makes sense. So this person's maybe giving you, cutting into the childhood wounds that you already had, but instead of focusing it as my childhood, you're focusing on it as if it's this person. But really what this person just did was just trigger a wound inside of you. And if you can go back to when you first felt this way as a child, it'll start making a lot of sense to why this person's in your life and how to heal and work through it. Even though it's like easier said than done, like that's exactly what I think my Cancers need. We have here the Judgment too. It's like you're still fixated on this person seeing you for who you truly are. You want this person and you to get along, but it's almost like it's not happening, and it's making you guys a little bit frustrated. But what's happening is you're learning to find love and appreciation within yourself, Cancer, because I'm guessing that for some of you guys are no longer letting people hold you back, because you are looking for people where you feel like you can find that stability, right? Okay. So we have loyalty here, Cancer. So what is happening is you guys needing to be loyal to yourself, because I think what's happening for a lot of you guys is this is a massive lesson for you. We have 33, a master number. You are learning to be loyal to yourself because you were seeking loyalty outside of self. You were seeking loyalty through other people, and this person wasn't giving you the loyalty and the love that you deserved and the respect. And because of that, you're having to learn to find loyalty within yourself, and that's a lesson you're needing to learn. We have the fledging, which this means a sense of immaturity, somebody who is not very mature, not very well developed. I think you and this individual, you both were childish in different areas and different ways in this connection, and because of that, you're both having to grow up, you're both having to learn, you're both having to discover self, you're both having to figure out who you guys are, because it feels like you two didn't really know who you were, right? But you're so fixated still, Cancer, on getting your justice, getting your victory from the situation, that you're still not seeing the core lesson, the core value of this connection, which is not to prove that this person's right or you're right or this person's wrong. It's to prove that you need to grow up, you need to mature, right? We all have to go through levels. You can be 45 and still need to grow up in certain areas in your life, right? We're always evolving, we're always growing, and that's what's happening right now, is you guys are needing to learn to evolve and grow, and also know where this person was too. So, because some of you guys, this is a past connection, and you're needing to learn to let go of what this person has done or what this person has said, because people grow, people change, people evolve. Same with them. They might regret it, but they might not speak it, right? So you always have to just move on, forgive people, and mostly forgive yourself. I mean, you don't have to forgive people, but you should always forgive yourself, because you're the one that has to live with those burdens. And if you don't learn to forgive yourself over lessons and mistakes you make, then you're never going to truly evolve as a person, right? And then we have the Moon. So you're needing to learn to, like, even though you might not know the future, you might not know what's going to happen, you still have to learn to trust yourself. You still have to learn to know that no matter what happens, you always have your back, that you will always be there for you. Even if others abandon you, you will never give up on yourself, right? That's where that loyalty comes into play. You're needing to learn to become loyal to yourself. Stop being so loyal to people that don't deserve your loyalty, Cancer. You need to learn to become loyal to yourself. You can't always give your loyalty away, because then people think it's cheap, right? If you give it away so freely and they don't have loyalty for themselves, how do you expect them to be loyal to you? So you have to see it in this way as well. Like, you got to be very careful on what you do. You need to learn, you need to be mature about it, you need to set boundaries, you need to understand why people are in your life. You can't keep using the blame game or, You can't just pull back and not express yourself. You have to be able to learn to be mature enough to communicate and express yourself. If this person is being immature and you're trying to be mature, then just pull back. You don't need to engage in that kind of energy, right? We also have vision. So what is your vision, Leo? Whoa, Leo, whoa. I keep doing that. I keep saying Leo. I did that to Libra's reading too. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo, or maybe you got Leo in your chart, but you need to understand what your vision is, Cancer. What vision are you trying to hold? What vision do you have of this person, of yourself, of the situation, of life? Like, your vision tells you a lot about either where you're going or what you're going to be manifesting. So be very careful on what vision you're holding, Cancer, because you are manifesting things. And because you are manifesting things, whatever you manifest, wherever you put your attention to, that's where your energy flows. That's where your energy goes. So it's going to create more of that, correct? So if you're always focusing on the negative, you're going to gain more negative. If you always focus on this person being a terrible person, this person's going to keep being a terrible person. But when you say, okay, well, maybe I'm going to focus on the positive side. Well, this person's not so bad. This person makes mistakes, but everybody learns, evolves, and grows, right? I do the same. They do the same. Who knows, eventually we might cross paths and this person will apologize, right? And I'll get my justice. And you have to put it like that and let it go. Stop fixating on that justice. Stop fixating on wanting this person to take accountability, because this person's not going to when you keep focusing on it so much, right? Because all you're doing is creating more and more of that lack mentality. So that's what I have for my Cancers for the month of July. I hope that this resonates for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.